Yo, what's up people, Tasaran here and welcome back to World of Warcraft Razorfen the Lich King with our Hunter, now level 34, still questing in Arathi. We've got the Call to Arms quest for the Witherbark Trolls, which was a lead on from some slappy of the Ogres, so that is what my plan is today. I also want to try and unlock, we'll just bring the old mappage up. I also want to unlock the Ogres for this area, which will be done sort of part and parcel with the Raptors. Not entirely sure whether or not it's again a follow-on since this one started with Ogres, whether or not it will be a follow-on from there. I'm pretty sure it is. We've also got this Moat of Mizrael here, which I believe was... Is that what was carrying on from... Because there's the one that we got from Hillsbrad, and it was like, oh, there's this crystal, it's a million miles away, you need to go have a look at it. And it was actually ended up being in Arathi. I can't remember if this one was a follow-on from there. But it is close, so... let's head in there as well, and hopefully, because it is a gorge, a mine, cave system, tunnels, and whatnot, so hopefully we should be good with the old mining as well. As you know, we are now onto Mithril. But iron's still not a bad thing. You know, we can get points out of it. Mining is currently 208, which is insane. And dual crafting 169. So yeah, we do really need to shape up a bit with the old dual crafting. I mean, the only sort of real viable one is the golden dragon ring, where we need jades, gold bars and delicate copper wire. So I've kind of got that covered. Copper's easy enough to farm. Jades, is that tin or iron? Don't know, one of the two. And gold bars. The next one up, which is this heavy golden necklace of battle, which is awesome. Gives 10 additional strength to nearby party members. If you've got like a warrior or you know, melee class or whatnot, then obviously that's going to be really good, you know, if you've got mainly those classes in the party. But the elixir of ogre strength, if it's anything else like anything else on this server, I imagine they're rather expensive, so not really a viable thing to try. And I'm going to put a men pet going. He's not losing health so much, but it's more to do with his happiness. But because I love that, I believe that was one of the glyphs, wasn't it? It's a glyph where a men pet makes him a little bit happy. Not sure, can't remember. But he's struggling to hold the aggro. Now I need to sort of keep an eye. I'm not sure whether or not it's because of... oh, no, that's the wrong one. I want to do that. Slow his ass down. Although I think he's pulled... He has. Wow, he's pulled a lot. So I'm going to put one of these out. Very lucky that didn't I'm going to use a potion rather than Viper because of the amount of shit we're in. Scroll out a bit because I do need to loot these corpses before they disappear. cannot believe we survived that. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, was it only the 4? It seemed more than 4, didn't it? That was insane. Right, okay, we'll put Viper on, and I think we'll have a drink and a buff. And yeah, we're just going to have to try and sort this out, because that was just insanity. And you got 2 motes of the Mizrael. But that was challenging. See, I'm pretty sure I didn't see a trainer at 34. I genuinely can't remember. And I don't think I've done Smega's pets talents for ages. No, he hasn't got any. Any that I'll be getting, just so we know, full disclosure and all that. I'm currently working on Ferocity to get Frenzy and Unleash Fury. That's where my sort of next points are going. Sort of working on pet damage a little bit. You know, the more damage he's doing, in theory, the more threat. But these things are pack hunters, aren't they? So I'm going to wait so I haven't got to worry about any cooldowns and whatnot. I'm just going to see how it goes. And then we'll go in there. Concussive shot. It didn't quite work, but it did slow him down. The other one obviously was relatively close. And about there. Perhaps even earlier. Both times then I was still a bit late with the concussive shot. But it looks like we may get away with not going in the cave at all. Which I'm not that bothered about, because I haven't seen any nodes. And there was that party that just run past me, so I'm thinking, unfortunately, this might not get us all we ever wanted. I'm going to start bringing him down now. In fact, I really want you to come down. Distracting shot. Then go for the intimidate. That's nice. That's nice. Because I want him in a lootable position. There's no good in being halfway up a mountain. The amount of times, I mean, I've been playing on the Frostmourne, the ×7 server, just for shits and giggles, really, just to play the game. Hey, sorry if that was a bit loud, but hey, I'm loving it. Now that's not bad. I've been in the queue pretty much since just before starting this recording, so that's really good. Let's get in there before it fucks up. Razorfen Downs. Top up. Have I got any scrolls on me? We got stamina 2. What's our healer? It is a priest, so they should be buffing us anyway. Don't have any others. Oh, 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 oh. I don't think we've done this one yet, have we? Don't know. Buff up. Yeah, I know. We're not... Buff up, bitches. There we go. Lovely. Thing is, it's not classic. You know, you can quite happily continue... Oh, shit. Hopefully they didn't notice that the growl was still on. Tell you what though, don't mess with that Prisvandia. As you can see there, he's a fully loomed beast of the nutcase. So he is doing some mad damage. Tell you what though, my damage is not far behind him. What level is he? He's level 40. He's level 40, loomed. You know, I'm not that far behind him considering. What else we got? A 34 undead rogue. You know, rogues do struggle against AoE DPS. It's just, there's no two ways about it. So I tend to not include rogues when it comes to the damage meters because it's not a fair test really. But even the healer got some damage in there. 1%. What did you do? Just from fire shields. Fair enough. Fair enough, sunshine. This is where my damage drops. Well, I suppose what I should be doing is being in Viper the whole time. You know, like when everybody gets into a drink, just automatically, just quickly jump into Viper between each pull. You know, for no other reason than every little helps. Still no mining nodes as such. We're bringing them round. That was the wrong one, unfortunately, but never mind. Helps if I do reactivate Hawk, though. Awfully nice. Yep. You stop on there. Come on, line of sight. No. Fine. Weren't going to happen if the rogues run in. No mana again. I've got 39 of these. I got mad with the potions. Oh, we've attracted a pig. Oh shit, no, don't come back. For some reason I targeted one I actually haven't got line of sight on, which doesn't usually happen, but it's happening now. Not entirely sure what we're waiting for. It's so good the men pet now, getting rid of like the curses and shit and diseases. You know, not that, I mean this particular disease, yeah, reduces damage taken, so it's only really going to be the tank that's affected by that. Or it being an issue for being affected by that, but never mind. Got a nice bit of rested bonus though, because say I have I've not been on for a few days. Can't tell if it's the rest of the level. It looks like it, doesn't it? Which is awesome, because level 35 is what I'm desperately after at the moment, so my first aid can improve further. Because a lot of stuff, you know, you're looking at first aid, aren't you? Not first aid, you're looking at level 35 for... It's like the next... Right, that's not the one he's after. Just can't compete with that. Rain of fire to the days. It's really, really hot in here today. I don't know if I look like I'm really hot. If you think, fucking hell, Tass, you look a bit fucking hot today. Like, not in the hot sense, but like temperature sense. It's because, yeah, we're still cracking on with the heat waves at the moment in the UK. Hey, mate, long time no see. Could you toss me an invite to the... please? Hey, mate. Yeah, Nikose, obviously, yes, mate. You know, also does Warcraft, YouTube, play together quite a lot in the Cabal. Oh, no, I'm going to need to keep that on for now, because I'm still low. Actually, I'm going to take a pot and crack on. Oh. Yeah, man. Yeah, because obviously, as you know, I've mentioned it in the thing, the guild it completely died, you know, for ages. I've been the only one on, so it's so good to see someone come back, and Nick obviously is a legend. Level 20 druid, nice. So what I might have to do is obviously when I've done, I'm obviously going to spend a bit of time sort of catching up with Nick. Just so he knows that that I'm not ignoring him. That's so good. That is really good. Because, like, I don't, you know, obviously if Wrath's not for you and you didn't want to play it anymore and you've gone elsewhere, then absolutely, you know, I don't want to make anyone feel bad. But I have missed everyone, really. It's I mean, the random dungeon finder has, like, sort of taken care of the fact that I need groups for dungeons and whatnot, so it's not so much about that. But it's just miss sort of having everyone around, really. You know, but I think the general consensus for most people is that I'm here because it's my day off. Right, I've kind of laxed a little bit because I've been sort of thing. Right, so let's get the commentary back on. Let's get this dungeon back on, because that's obviously why we're here. Right, so they want the spider boss, so we're going to do it. No wonder my DPS has dropped. I've been in Viper that whole time. You know, there has actually been a couple of people that have came on asking for a guild invite, and I've had to say, look, proper sorry, dude, but the guild's, you know, dead. It is literally just me on here, and I've had to turn, you know, and I've had to turn people away just because I don't want people to come here and, you know, not sort of benefit from it. But if there's anyone that does want to fucking come back, you know, I won't complain. You know, got tabard. We've got one tab in the guild bank. I'm even going to use my bath. Low mana, no. Not lowering my DPS against this bad boy. Level 37 boss. Ooh, it's nice. It's loads of stamina. Drop only 2 agility. Hunsky's done need for it. Who's a rogue? So if a rogue can need on that, then I clearly can. So I'm going to. Oh, what did I roll? 84. You know, it's a good roll, but it's not enough. It's not enough. That's a shame. That would have been a nice... You know, because the cape I'm wearing's, you know, it's only 2 agility. It's mainly got the 6 stamina on it. So getting an upgrade on stamina, can't go wrong, can it? It's a good thing. Left. But don't bother with the escort if you're all gonna try and nick it. It's better just to leave it. You can, and it does work, you can, everybody do the escort here. It is possible. You just need people to not accept, like, the quest. And I've only ever seen it happen once. But doesn't this on... I'm not sure, but doesn't this only, like... Because it was supposed to, wasn't it? Sort of, oh, someone started a thing up. Would you like to do it too? But I think it's because there's, like, 2 parts. You know, what was that dungeon with Thrall? Escape from Durnhold Keep. You know, and people would start and it's like, you dickhead, why don't you wait for everybody to speak to Thrall first? Never turns out that way. So yeah, so Nick is a druid, as always. Because how I'm, are you hunter, and I really, Nyx druid. Anything you ever want to know about druids, Nyx your man. He great tank, great healer. Well, great DPS as well. It's Wrath. Extraordinary DPS in Wrath.
Need help?
No, I didn't get a chance. Don't meet the requirements. Healer saying don't have time. What the healer's saying there is I do have time, but I didn't get the quest. And I've got to be honest, don't fault him. Usually when people do that, I tend to... I'll sit this one out then. Go make a coffee or something. Ooh, he run off the edge of the fucking fuck then. Is there anything down there? Would have I regretted it? Yeah, definitely kill them for XP.
Slay them, my brethren, from the scourge.
Rain of Fire is going to own this. I love it when you can see the experience bar move. See, currently my only interrupt... I do have an interrupt now, but it causes a lot of threat, so I can't use it unless I'm just leveling. Right, it's not for me, so greeding on it, because I'm not a ninja like most people I've found. Cannibal's using it. With a stave. Not likely. And you've got a loom, why are you needing on it? That's naughty. I'm going to name and shame you. You've got a loom. Why are you needing on that? What is it? Oh, it's a neck piece. Was he already wearing that? Or did he equip it before I inspected? Just at the moment, ninjas really bite into me because I think at the end of the day, this is Wrath. Especially on the Times 7 servers, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why? If it's not for you, you can only sell it for a few silver. On here. And that pretty much goes back down to what I started trying to say, but I think I didn't quite finish saying it. About the general consensus of how, the guild's gone and everything, and that is that people are just getting burnt out on WoW. I've noticed that even sort of the amount of people that watch these videos is dropped drastically. Oh, I'm still going to carry on, but... has WoW had its day? I mean, there is that new... I don't know how many people... I didn't know anything about it until one of the Cabal legends told me about Ashes of Creation. An MMO, a new MMO that's going to be coming out. They're doing a proper full disclosure on the development of the game, so you can see what stage it's at and give feedback and everything. It's an MMO made by someone who just loves the genre and is trying to fix sort of the negative direction that most of them have gone in, and it looks really promising. It looks really promising. That's Ashes of Creation. If you haven't, if you don't know anything about it, have a look. It's where I think, at the moment, a few people that I speak to are planning on sort of moving to. Three. Could have a drink whilst in Viper just to catch this up a bit. We're going to need it, aren't we? I might even have to take a pot. Do not give me that immune bullshit. Whoa. Oh, level 37 leather, and it's all fucking really nice. Look at that. Six agility, 15 stamina on shoulders. Get the fuck in! Look at that, you heard it here first. I actually won a roll. Gotta let Nick know, because Nick knows I don't win shit. That's if he's still on. Done? Yeah, he's in Shadowfang Keep. So he's probably busy because he's tanking, but the good thing about the guild chat is that you can just scroll up, and I for the second time. See, he knows. He knows. I think that's why a lot of people like playing with me, because they know that 9 times out of 10 they're going to win the win the loot. That was... Was it Wailing Caverns? Yeah, it was the Serpent Shoulders, wasn't it, that I've got now. But yeah, anyway, if you've got looms, the other items that you have, if you're fully loomed, literally don't matter. Anyone with looms shouldn't need anything. That's an open discussion in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do fully loomed characters really need anything? And I think that's going to be one of those things where I think everybody who is fully loomed is going to go, yeah, I still need it. But I think people that ain't loomed, like me, I'm not playing with looms, it's like, no, you don't. You've got increased XP. You're living the dream with the amount of damage you're doing anyway. You know, you're going to out-level it. You know, yeah, obviously gear upgrades are better. But need? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I personally feel, you know, it's the same with, like, I find with my kids. You know, they don't know the difference between want and need. As far as they're concerned, if they want something, they must have it, and therefore it then becomes a need, sort of thing. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Open discussion. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get a bit fucking interactive. Do looms. Need blues. I mean, there are certain times, yeah. If you're twinking, yeah, I can see that. If you are specifically twinking. But, nah, not generally. I mean, the flip side to that argument is, but yeah, everybody's going to out-level everything. So, nobody needs anything until endgame anyway. Which, yeah, fair argument. Definitely a fair argument. Some might also say depends on the class. But to be honest, like, because yeah, obviously, like in classic and raids and that, you gear your tanks up first because you just have to, because that's the first point of contact with danger and enemies and shit. It's the tank. Tank's on the front line. Tank gets the gear. But then after a while, when tanks are kind of, oh yeah, I'll tank for you as long as I mean, I had one once, and they had a macro, ding, they had a macro that they started at the beginning of the dungeon. I don't know if you remember this, it might be in a video somewhere. And it's, I'm going to need on everything. Is that okay? Or do I need to find another group? And it's like, you cheeky mother. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you're leveling the same as us. You need the healer, and you need people to deal damage. You can't solo the dungeon, so why the fuck you acting like you god complex? Just... Go, go, go. Still in a rush. She did say at the beginning. Very nice. That was level 15. What was mine? Oh, mine's level 8 with 9 agility. That's why. So my one's then, it couldn't have been Wailing Caverns. Because Nick was in Shadowfang Keep. So I'm not sure. Today's episode in Dry Whiskey Gorge, is it? Is it? Fuck. Loving the XP. And we can see an end now to our rested bonus. What I should do is... I'm going to go with the ferocity, just so I know that I can get frenzy as soon as that's available now. So that's, at the very least, that's that done. Things are just dying too quick. I mean, yeah, we're being carried in this one, aren't we? I'm just going to need on that because I'm not a ninja. You see, he needed on it. Right, inspect. He won it. He is greeding on some stuff then. He's not putting it on though. Nowhere near as quickly as he put that one on. But yeah, as you can tell, ninjas are a real issue for me. I think this has already been opened. Yep. Just small look. Now I'm going to put Viper on because we are getting close to the boss, and I'd like to hit the boss with full mana. Gonna put a men pet on, see if that gets rid of the frost, but the frost is gone anyway, so irrelevant. Irrelevant. God, it's kicking off now, isn't it? Honestly, can't wait to get to that stage where I am farming for looms. I think that's why I'm doing the one on the ×7 server, just to, you know, just to see what the farming's like and having a word with it, and so I've got a bit more of a clue as to what I'm farming, how I'm farming it, where I need to farm it, you know, when I do get there on my awesome DK. Nice. Ow, what hit me? Go back to Viper. Wow. He took some damage then, look at that. Or was that some sort of madness mana tap that he's decided to use? Scary. You see, every so often you do get this coming up, like someone's been banned for so many days for ninja looting. And it's like, is that real, or is that just like a deterrent warning? Don't know. I think I can hear my dogs going.
You'll never leave this place alive.
Nothing I can do about it.
Spirits, attend your master.
Wow. Broke him like a fish. Look at that plate. Thank you. And have I got a thanks all? No. Everyone's just kind of leaving anyway. And I won the hat. Lovely. We'll leave the party. We'll leave the pie. Okay, I'm going to catch up with Nick for a bit, so I think that's pretty much a reasonable place to leave it. And let's just move out of here. And in the next episode, we will carry on and live the dream. I just do need to go and sort out the dog. So thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should looms need on blues? And I'll see you all in the next one.